cooperate with the controller's investigation. If it is election season, then you know that we're fact-checking those political television ads. The ads are out. You probably see them for the 20th Congressional District special election. And tonight, the fact-checking starts. Here now with that is Greg Floyd.
Both Republican Jim Tedisco and Democrat Scott Murphy are running introductory commercials, long on sentimentality, short on specifics. But one thing they both talk about is their role in the creation of jobs. Take a listen.
Securing jobs, protecting our children. Jim Tedisco for Congress.
My company invests in upstate businesses. I've helped create over 1,000 jobs.
We start our fact check with Jim Tedisco. The fine print under those 3,000 jobs that he takes credit for helping to create, well, S-686-3A and S-772-1B, it's state legislation that he voted for that created and later strengthened the Metroplex Authority that brings new business to Schenectady County. 3,000 is the total number of jobs Metroplex says it has created. I checked on that. But in talking to both sides, Democrats and Republicans who were there at the beginning, they all agree that Tedisco didn't really have a lot to do with the actual creation of Metroplex. It was a project spearheaded by city, county, and business leaders. The Tedisco campaign counters that Tedisco was and still is one of Metroplex's strongest supporters. Now, on to Scott Murphy. He says he helped create more than 1,000 jobs. Unlike Tedisco, he gives no on-screen footnote to back up the claim, so I asked the Murphy campaign for a breakdown of those jobs. They provided me with dozens of documents that show New York State companies that Murphy and his company, Advantage Capital, provided capital to get up off the ground and running. Kionics in Ithaca, 119 jobs created. Pecco Pallet in Yonkers, 47 jobs created. Just a couple of examples. Murphy's signature is there on official state documents. Many of the investments were done through a state program called CAPCO to help small businesses in financially distressed areas. Now, I also went one step further and I checked with some of those companies. One of them is the Golden Goal Lacrosse Park in Fort Anne. At corporate headquarters in New Jersey, they were indeed very familiar with Scott Murphy and immediately confirmed for me that he has helped them create jobs. I got the same story when I called that company Kionics in Ithaca. And I can tell you, though, that Murphy's TV ad talks mostly about creating jobs here in our area, of course, but the vast majority of those 1,000 jobs that he cites, well, they were outside of the 20th district, outside the capital region. And, of course, as more ads come out, you'll get more fact-checking right here.
We certainly will, and thanks to Greg.